Okay bros, today we've got the Adventure Force Arsenal Value Blaster Set. The front of the packaging says that it shoots up to 100 feet and it comes with 25 darts. It looks like it comes with 2 blasters and mags. And I think on the back of the box is where the instructions are. All right, let's open it up. In the packaging you get this blaster that looks like it is a bolt action blaster. You get this pistol, you get a scope, you get 3 mags, and they call them flip clips, and they have little pieces here where you can attach them together. And again, you get the 25 darts. So let's start with this blaster. It has a tack rail on top, it has a front sight, I don't see a rear sight. I guess maybe in this part of the stock you could consider this a sling mount, but I'm not really sure about that. This is your mag release button. On this side, here's your bolt, and here is your trigger. This works by pulling the bolt back and priming the blaster, and then you can push the trigger to fire. It looks pretty cool. It's just a little bit small for someone my size, but in my opinion, they didn't make it for somebody my size anyways. All right, you can just slide the scope on top like this. It does have a reticle inside of it, and it has plastic on each side to make it seem like there is glass. So that's cool. Now it looks like 3 of these mags are all exactly the same, so you can attach whichever 2 you want. This one has a sticker on it, which looks like it's instructions on how to snap them together. But it looks like most likely you just put them together and snap them like that. So that was pretty easy. All right, and here's the pistol. It has a front sight here. It does have a tactical rail here. If you want, if you pull back the priming handle, then you can mount the scope there too. Which I don't know, I might like the scope better here actually. This is your mag release button. They're not any sling mounts. This is your trigger. And then this is your slide to prime the blaster. And all you have to do is pull it back, push it forward, and it's primed, and then you fire. Here are your Adventure Force darts. They're pretty simple darts with blue heads and green bodies. And there's really not much to say about those. In order to load the mag, you've got to pull the bolt back, then you can put the mag in, then you can pull the bolt forward, and you're ready to go. And then when you run out of ammo, all you have to do is pull the bolt back, release the mag, flip it, and you're ready to go again. So I think that's really cool. These are both 8-round mags, so with 2, obviously it'll give you 16. And I want to see what it's like with the pistol. Same with the other blaster. In order to load the mag, you have to pull the slide back, and then you insert the mag, and then you put it in, and then you're ready to go. So this is pretty cool after your last shot. And release the mag, flip it, bring the slide back, and you're ready to go. All right, bros, let's go ahead and chrono these and see what kind of power we've got. Now to use these blasters, first we've got to load the darts in the mag, and make sure you put the front of the dart in the direction that the arrow is going. 87.1, 93.5, 92.4, 87.8, 94.9, 90, 95.1, 88.5. So the low was 87.1, the high was 95.1, and the average was 91. So, you know, it's about 90, 91. And I think that's really good for a pistol. To take the mag out, you've got to pull the slide back. Then you can use the mag release button, pull the mag out. All right, now let's chrono this blaster. 74.3. 72.7, 74.5, 77.8, 78.1, 75.6, 68.9, and 76.7. The low was 68.9, the high was 78.1, and the average was 75. Somewhere around here is where the dart leaves the barrel, so you've got a lot of distance before I can start measuring it. So I believe that may be the reason why it measures so low. All right, guys, let's go field test these blasters.
All right, guys, I'm gonna test this blaster. It's pretty good. I mean, the only issue that I have is aiming, but that's really it. It's like kind of hard to aim because of this. Now I'm gonna test this blaster. This one's also pretty good, but sometimes I feel like it's stronger. Like it can be like stronger or weaker than like how it normally is. Also, it's kind of small.
Next, I'm going to test the range of this blaster by shooting at that garage over there that's about 60 feet away. Now I'm going to test the range of this blaster. Next, I'm going to test the long distance accuracy of this blaster by shooting at Jackson over there that's about 45 feet away. Now I'm going to test the long distance accuracy of the other blaster. Alright bros, so here are my final thoughts on these blasters. I think this one performed good, and I preferred this one over the other one. It seemed about the same level of accuracy whether I used the scope or not, but I preferred to use it without the scope. I just feel like the scope kind of occluded my vision too much. Overall, it performed good. The accuracy was decent, the range was decent, and the FPS was more powerful than I expected. All right, now let's talk about this one. When using this blaster, the darts seemed to wobble more. And I think maybe what would happen is perhaps they were hitting the inside of the barrel or something before they exited the blaster. And this is probably more of a personal thing. Again, this is too small for me. If it was bigger, I would have probably been more comfortable and I would have enjoyed it more. I think the flip clip is a good idea. And my major problem with this set this time was the darts. I don't know if I just got some bad darts or what, but these darts just seem to break down and fall apart. I don't know if you can see this here. And I believe if you saw in the video, some of the darts didn't go very far. I think it was these ones that were breaking down. And I test quite a few blasters and I put them through quite a bit of shooting, and this is the first time that I've had them break down so much before. Would I recommend this? I would barely recommend this at 20 bucks. If the darts didn't break down, then I think I would definitely recommend this. You know, for 20 bucks you get 2 blasters, and it's really good for people that are new to Nerf. If you're more of a competitive Nerfer, this may not be for you. If you have a brother or sister that you want to have a Nerf war with, then you can get this, and there's 1 blaster for each of you. Alright guys, it's shout out time. The first shout out goes to Jaden Flogging 342. The next shout out goes to Brianna the Bird. The next shout out goes to Fernando Grebe. The next shout out goes to Really Random Stuff. The next shout out goes to MJ Royster. The next shout out goes to SBSP, The Loud House, South Park, and Lego Ninjago Fanatic 2004. The next shout out goes to Games with Taha. The next shout out goes to Airsoft and Beyblade Captain. The next shout out goes to Jake Tataran. The next shout out goes to Luke's Lego Studios. The next shout out goes to Het Gandhi. The next shout out goes to Alex Portillo. The next shout out goes to Greg Heffley. The next shout out goes to Jaden Doge. The next shout out goes to Matthew4907. The next shout out goes to Isaiah Patterson. The next shout out goes to 4 Patents. The next shout out goes to Kenny Dam. The next shout out goes to Sunny Salanga. The next shout out goes to JD Vlogs. The next shout out goes to Elijah Arroyo. The next shout out goes to George Not Found. The next shout out goes to Forrest Rossi. The next shout out goes to Outdoor Kids. The next shout out goes to Wayne Elliott. The next shout out goes to The Cardboard Boy. The next shout out goes to 501 Gaming. The next shout out goes to Winston. The next shout out goes to Adam Wicked. The next shout out goes to Abu Omar 09. The next shout out goes to Shomari Iwan. The next shout out goes to Skullface Plays. The next shout out goes to Spare My Phone. The next shout out goes to 2 of 4 Plays. The next shout out goes to Marcus Le Babushka. The next shout out goes to Ruka Sarashena. The next shout out goes to Luis Flores. The next shout out goes to Kale Van Groningen. The next shout out goes to Tracy Castro. Hey bros, if you want a shout out, then go to the community tab on our channel and go to the most recent post and type I want a shout out. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notifications bell. Be happy. Peace out.